we potentially are going to have another stolen generation unless there's urgent work that's done both in the community and in government. The community are ready to stand up to do it, but we need both the Commonwealth and state and local governments to stand with us to support keeping our children in our families.
We're talking about children who are removed from their families to become wards of the state or to go into foster care. Isn't that different to the stolen generations?
Oh, the majority of our children, that 1,000, go into out-of-home care. A lot of those are interim accommodation orders. Very few are actually adopted out, and I don't think that actually happens much anymore anyway. It's into interim accommodation, into foster care, into out-of-home care. Increasingly, we are having children into kinship care as well. A significant part, over 300 of that 1,000, are in the care of the state.
So is this a number based on averages, that is the per capita population, or is it just an increase in the number of Aboriginal people in Victoria resulting in an increase in the number of children being taken from their families?
It's real numbers. I think around mid-year it was around 1,028. But if you compare that to the Victorian for all children, Victorian children out of home care, which is just over 6,000. So that's amazing. So that's more than 1,000 out of a population of 47,000 Koreas in Victoria, as opposed to 6,000 for 5.7 million. It's just staggering, and it underlies the work that we need to do.
Why is this happening?
There's no one answer. There's a whole range of answers, and there are different results in different areas. A lot of it's got to do with, goes back to socio-economic conditions. More of our people live in poverty than other Victorians. It's also got to do with intergenerational trauma. Past policies of removal are having a significant impact. It's also, we can look at family violence. The majority of our children come into out-of-home care as a result of family violence.
When you came across these figures, almost 10% of Indigenous children being removed from their families last year, how did that make you feel?
I must admit I'm shell-shocked at what I'm learning here. Previous to this, I worked 14 years in justice and with the Aboriginal Justice Agreement work, and with youth, but I am shell-shocked as to what I'm learning. The majority of our kids who come to out-of-home care are through neglect rather than abuse. And what we need to actually be doing is investing up front, working together between community and government to build stronger families, to build stronger units. And that's where our investment needs to be. That's the area where the Commission wants the government to go to.